So yeah, if you saw my last video, let me pull these out a bit. Yeah, let me pull these out. Y'all noticed that I actually completed the whole Disney era. I completed my Disney era collection of Power Rangers on DVD. Now all these are released by Shout Factory, and I think Shout Factory has done a pretty good job of actually releasing these. But Amazon is not the best place to actually order these, and let me give you the reason. One, sometimes they might come in damaged, if you can see that. And second of all, the packaging is not the best. So, yeah, sometimes they might come in boxes, and sometimes they might come in those shitty bow mailers, which I really do hate. And sometimes they might come in those like flimsy boxes, like those boxes that look like bubble mailers, and I think that's a unique, and I think that's a shitty unique type of packaging. But those bubble mailers and that box type of bubble mailer those come in, that your DVDs and manga, that your that your orders actually come in, sometimes they might get damaged. And I got two seasons right here that the cases are actually damaged. RPM right here, and yeah, y'all saw the Overdrive case. But for RPM right here, is it's it's actually damaged, like right here. Like Amazon really needs to change their packaging, like seriously. Like like you can actually tell that this is actually like, see, and I think that's actually really uncalled for. And this is one of their this is actually one of those sturdier DVD cases as well. But look at this. This is uncalled for. Yeah, Amazon really needs to change their packaging because these DVD cases are really fragile. So besides from that, my whole like little rant on Amazon's packaging style. I mean, RPM and Overdrive were the only two seasons that have damaged cases, but all the rest of the cases are actually fine. So this is actually the 8 seasons that I have at the moment. Plus, I also have the 2017 movie, which I had for years. I think I had this ever since the year it came out. So which is like 2017, somewhere around there when Saban still had when Saban actually still were producing seasons. Yeah, now this is a good movie. Like, this is the only good thing besides from Dino Charge that actually came out of the Neil Saban era. I think this movie right here is very underrated, and we should have gotten that sequel because I thought this movie was pretty good. But talking about the Disney era of seasons, now some of you are probably going to say, but Wild Force isn't a Disney season. Well, I mean, there's a whole debate on if Wild Force could be considered a Disney season. I mean, to me, I do consider it to be a Disney season because you don't see Saban's logo. You don't see Saban's branding on like on top of the word power. So to me, it is a Disney season because it did air on Disney stations, and from and I actually read somewhere else that Saban only produced the first 26 episodes and Disney produced the rest. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but let's just say that Wild Force is a Disney season because you don't see Saban's branding on top of the word power. So yeah. So here we got Wild Force, which is season 10. So we got the front, the spine, and the back. Yeah, includes all 40 episodes. And yeah, we got the cast. We got Cole, Denny, Max, I think that's his name, Taylor, and Alyssa. Overall, a pretty good season. Yeah, and this is actually on 5 DVDs, and this actually does contain the Forever Red episode, and I think it is on the yeah, Forever Red is actually the second episode on the last disc right here. So yeah, and and in my opinion, is one of the best episodes of Power Rangers. Period. Like Forever Red, I think was the very first Power Rangers episode I ever watched, but I didn't really get into it afterwards. But I thought Forever Red was a good episode, so yeah. But it didn't really get me into Power Rangers like right away. So but Wild Force is a good season. I've seen this season through like three to four times, maybe two times. I don't know, because I did watch this a DVD set. So yeah. Now next is Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Go Power Rangers, go Ninja Storm, let's go. Yeah, that theme song is like, yeah. So this one includes all 38 episodes. So here we got the front, the spine, and the back. Now yeah, they did reduce it by so this one has 38 episodes instead of 40. So on the back here we got Lothor. Yeah, we got Blake, Hunter, Shane, who's played by the late P.H.L.E. or Magasiva. I'm sorry I butchered the name, but yeah, may he rest in peace. Dustin and Tori. Yeah. Now, besides from the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, I think this is maybe the second best Ninja season. Y'all know how I feel about Ninja Steel, complete dog shit. So yeah. But yeah, this is a good season. Yeah, and this was the first season of the Disney era. But it is a really good season, in my own honest opinion. And yeah, as with Wild Force, it's also a 5 disc. So yeah, and and I have to mention that Power Rangers is actually very easy to binge. Yeah, minus the first 2 seasons of My Morphin, which, yeah, it was kind of a chore actually getting through those first 2 seasons. But that's besides the point. Now, next up is everybody's favorite season from the Disney era, which is the Dino Thunder. Yeah, Tommy came back, who was played by the late Jason David Frank. And yeah, may he rest in peace too. But yeah, so here's the front. We got. I'm surprised they didn't put the White Ranger on here, but that's besides the point. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Then we got Connor, Kira, and Ethan in the Ranger forms, also along with his villain right here. I'm surprised they didn't put a Mesogog right there, which is really weird. As with Ninja Storm and Wild Force, it's also on 5 disc. And yeah, the first 2 episodes on disc 5 is Thunderstorm parts 1 and 2. We had the team up episodes between the Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder Rangers. So pretty good season overall. It's up there for being one of my favorite Power Ranger seasons. But the next season after this is what really got me into Power Rangers back in the day. And that season is Power Rangers SPD. Now, if it wasn't for this season in general, I probably wouldn't even watch Power Rangers today. But overall, it's Power Rangers SPD. Yeah, SPD Emergency. So yeah. Now, this season really holds a special place in my heart because yeah, it was the first Power Ranger season I've actually watched, and yeah, it is a police. It is a police focused season. So yeah, so we got the five main Rangers right here. So we got the spine, yeah, the front, the spine, and the back. Then back here we got the Rangers in their civilian forms. We got Bridge, Sky, Z, Jack, and Sid. Yeah. Also along with the main villain from the series, Emperor Rum. And yeah, this is a really good season. The theme song is a really huge banger. So yeah. Now, yeah, and you can actually find the theme songs right here on YouTube if you want to go watch them, because yeah. So yeah, as I said, yeah, and this was the last DVD set to actually contain 5 discs, and yeah, this was the last Power Ranger season to actually contain 38 episodes right here. So yeah, and yeah, this is like my number one favorite Power Ranger season. So yeah, that's Power Rangers SPD, and now next is yep, Power Rangers Mystic Force. Another one of my favorite seasons. Yeah, because I mainly grew up watching the Disney era seasons. I never really grew up with like the first 9, but overall, the Disney era seasons hold a special place in my heart because the Disney era seasons is what I grew up watching. So Power Rangers Mystic Force. Now here are the 5 main Rangers right here, and then we got the spine and the back. And then back here we got Mordecon right here. Then we got Chip, Vita, Nick, Madison, and Xander. So yeah. Then yeah, and this season has 32 episodes. Yeah, 32 episodes because they downsized. So yeah, so the 32 episodes are like on four DVDs right here. And overall, it is a pretty fun season, and I'm surprised Super Sentai hasn't really dabbled into into the magic aspect again, because I'm pretty sure yeah, because Power Rangers Mystic Force was good. I've only seen like a couple of episodes of Magi Ranger, but yeah, and this is a pretty good season. Now next up is what is considered to be the worst Disney season, but to me, I actually really enjoyed it. So here is Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, which I just got on the same day that I completed my Love Live collection. So I got these two actually the same day, which is really awesome. But I'm not talking about Love Live. I'm talking about Power Rangers. So yeah. So Power Rangers Operation Overdrive by fans is considered to be the worst Disney season of all of them. And majority of the Disney seasons are actually a well beloved. Minus this one. And yeah, I kind of do see it that the writing in this season isn't really as good as. Plus, this was the only Power Rangers season from what I'm getting that actually followed the Bokanger storyline. Its original Japanese counterpart. And yeah, this came out during the time when the writer strike was happening back in 2007. So yeah, but I did actually enjoy this season, and I don't really think it's that bad of a season. Unlike Power Rangers Ninja Steel, yeah. As you can see, I hate Power Rangers Ninja Steel. So yeah. So this also includes 32 episodes. So we got the 5 main Rangers on the front here. Here's the spine, and here's the back. So we got Florius right here, who is like the one, one of the main villains. Then we got Rose, Dax, Ronnie, and Will, and yeah. and this is also on four disc. I've only seen the first. I've only watched the first disc of this so far because I'm currently like in the middle of actually finishing up some anime. So yeah. So so this one actually contains the one, yeah, the one Silver Ranger two-parter, which is on the third disc. Which you do have Rangers from previous seasons actually showing up, like Adam, who's played by Jung Young Bosch, who do reprise his role as Adam Park. Yeah, the Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. You also got Tori from Ninja Storm, Xander from Mystic Force, Bridge from SPD, which he's the Red Ranger for some strange reason. Kira from Nile Thunder, and I think oh wow, I forgot who the fifth one was. But overall, I did really enjoy the season. So yeah, I'm glad to actually have this on a DVD. And to notice that this was the only Disney season that Disney actually completed releasing on DVD, which is really surprising. Yeah, yeah, back in the day when they were doing those like volume releases. Yeah, and Overdrive was the only one, surprisingly enough. Now next up is Jungle Fury, yeah, another one of my favorite seasons. Yeah, and yeah, you could definitely tell that this was that that Jungle Fury is actually really good. So here's the front. We got the all of the main core Rangers. So we got all the five of the main core Rangers. Yeah, on the front here, the back. I mean the spine, and yeah, and then the back we got Jared right here, who is actually the main villain. Then we got the three main Rangers right here: Lily, Casey, and Theo right here. And yeah, Jungle Beast Spirit Unleashed. Yeah. So yeah, this is also a 4 disc set that contains the 32 episodes. And now, last but not least, the last season to be produced by Disney, which is Power Rangers RPM, and this is a really dark season. And yeah, like I didn't really grow up watching Power Rangers RPM, but I think a couple of years later, I've actually binged the entire series on Netflix. Yeah, and remember the time when Netflix had every single Power Ranger season? Yeah, those were good times. So yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty underrated season, and I think more people really need to check Power Rangers RPM out because this is very underrated. And it is actually if y'all are big fans of like Power Rangers Beast Morphers, I recommend y'all to actually watch RPM because this is actually the prequel to Power Rangers RPM. And yeah, and it has been stated that Power Rangers Beast Morphers is actually a sequel to Power Rangers RPM. So if y'all are curious, I I would recommend actually watching Power Rangers RPM if you're a big fan of Power Rangers Beast Morphers because there's actually a villain in there, the main villain in there. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so you're gonna have to watch Power Rangers RPM for yourself. If y'all watch Power Rangers Beast Morphers, y'all know what I'm talking about because that was one of the plot twists I wasn't really expecting. So yeah, so on the front here we got the five main core Rangers. Yeah, on the front right here, here's the spine, and here's the back. So we got Tenaya 7. Then we got the five main Rangers. So we got Ziggy right here. Scott, I think. No wait, Scott's the Red Ranger. Then we got oh wow. Oh we got Dylan right here, and I think her name is actually Summer. Wow, I forgot the Blue Ranger's name. Holy crap! I forgot the Blue Ranger's name. That's how long I have. That's how long it's been since I've seen the season because I don't remember the Blue Ranger's name at all. But I'm surprised I remember the other Rangers' names. And there's also Jim and Gemma who are the gold and silver Rangers respectively. So yeah, I can remember all the other Rangers besides the Blue Ranger's name, which is really surprising. But yeah, that's mostly it. I finally managed to get all the Disney seasons. Yeah, it's debatable if yeah, this is one is debatable since most people don't really count this as a Disney season, but I do. But that's basically it. This is my Power Rangers collection as of November 2024, and I do plan on actually getting the first 9 soon. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. And yeah, this is P.H.L.E. Anime signing out. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be making more videos soon. And peace.